Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum to all our listeners and viewers. This is today's blog regarding the situation in India and Pakistan. Crowds of Indians have gathered near a border crossing with Pakistan ahead of the release of an Indian fighter pilot captured by Pakistan. He's been in Pakistani custody since he was shot down over Kashmir on Wednesday, a goodwill gesture which could defuse the gravest crisis in the disputed border region in years. Pakistan's Prime Minister Imran Khan announced that the pilot would be released today as a gesture for peace. But despite the planned release, tensions in the region continue. Indian Army Major General Surinder Singh Bal told a joint news conference of India's Army, Navy and Air Force in New Delhi on Thursday that India remains on high alert. The immediate trigger for the latest confrontation was a suicide car bomb attack on February the 14th in Indian-controlled Kashmir, which killed 40 Indian paramilitary soldiers. India blamed the terrorist group Jaish-e-Mohammed for the attack. After the February 14th attack, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi expressed deep anger and promised that those responsible would pay a heavy price. However, he's been quiet in recent days. His reluctance to make a public comment on the escalating crisis along the border in disputed Kashmir is in stark contrast to Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan, who called for a dialogue between the two sides. Meanwhile, China shares a border with the contested region of Kashmir. Beijing also has important links with both Pakistan and India that it needs to balance. China has close economic, diplomatic and military ties with Pakistan, making it one of the nation's closest allies in the region. China's long-running trade war with the US has forced Beijing to look for alternative trading partners. As a result, China has started to rebuild ties with India and Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Last year, Modi made 2 visits to China. This week, China's Foreign Ministry called for both Pakistan and India to maintain self-restraint and focus on regional peace and stability. And that's the blog for today. Thank you so much for viewing.